most economists agree that the dollar will go to zero and precious metals will skyrocket. Mm-hmm. Several have said that it will be short-lived, so one will have to act fast. So several have said that it will be short-lived, so you'll have to act fast. How do you read the market to know when the rising price of precious metals is near the top?
Okay.
And does that even matter?
Well, what you're really talking about is gold going in nominal terms to a currency that is dying. So let's kind of take these in two parts. First part, yes, the dollar and all fiat money currencies are headed towards zero, and we're not really far from that now. The only thing holding that together is confidence. And so the true safe haven asset is gold. So will that be short-lived? Well, when they do that overnight revaluation, so this kind of answers the second question and the third together. So how do you read the market to know when the rising price of precious metals is near the top? Okay, when they do that overnight revaluation, they do it against precious metals. So how high in terms of the fiat it will go is anybody's guess. You can see in Venezuela it went up that first time 3,500. And then if they get people to trust the new system, which I think is going to be CBDCs, then they do have the ability to push it down. But if you look at those currencies, typically that happens, those overnight revaluations happen an average of 3 times. So it could be more, it could be less. And the key that you're going to really be looking for to know when they've actually done all that they're going to do to revalue is that component of gold in the currency, because then it stabilizes. So what you're never going to get, if you ever get out at the top or in at the bottom, that's just luck. So having a strategy, I'm going to say having a strategy, because let me tell you, if gold goes to $3 trillion an ounce, you are not going to want to trade your gold for those $3 trillion an ounce unless it's to pay off your mortgage or some other fixed rate debt. You're not going to want to convert it unless it's to convert into income producing assets. So there are 2 parts to this. Number one, you are most likely to be somewhere near the top in nominal terms, depend on those overnight revaluations. Okay, we're not going to wait for Wall Street to tell us. The government, the central banks, when they do that overnight revaluation, that's when we're going to know. But keep in mind that unless they actually put a component of gold in, even if they then whack the price down, just know it ain't over yet. So again, going back to the strategy, you're going to want to be strategic in when you do convert the precious metals into the currency. And because the direction that they're going in is the central bank digital currency, which I think is extraordinarily dangerous, you will want to, even when they go in that direction, because they're first going to do that and say, this will save us, and after all, we won't have any inflation anymore. That's how they're going to sell it to us. So you're going to have to be strategic, and if you want to know when, then stay tuned to this channel, because I'll let you know when I'm doing it. Though I don't have very much fixed rate debt, but I'm trying to keep some just so I could do that. So that's really how you're going to know. But mostly, until they put a component of gold in it, then it ain't over.
So you don't necessarily think that what he said, where several have said it will be
value it, and then they'll whack it as they lop off all those zeros. But then, as we've seen over and over and over and over again, it climbs back up because they don't change behavior. So it's the key is really in that behavior piece, and then the next time it goes higher in nominal terms and higher. So part of it is the strategy to make sure that you get that fixed rate debt paid off. And then part of it is patience, to let this whole cycle go through what it's going to go through. And the other part isn't how high will gold go, it's also when will we see this cup formation in the other income producing assets. So it's a combination, but stay tuned to the channel and we'll give you guidance on that. I'll let you know what I'm doing, right or wrong or in the middle, but I'll at least let you know what I'm doing for myself. If you like this clip and you want to watch the full video, just click right here. And to subscribe, click right here.